Hello everyone. In today's meeting, we are going to learn about parts of speech. Parts of speech is word types or word classes. So the words are categorized into some groups or classes. There are 8 parts of speech, but some people say that there are 9 parts of speech. Let's take a look what they are. First is a noun, or in bahasa we can say kata benda. And the second is a verb. In bahasa we can translate into kata kerja. The third is an adjective or kata sifat, and the fourth is an adverb or kata keterangan. The fifth is pronoun or kata ganti. The sixth is conjunction, or in bahasa we can say kata penghubung. The next is preposition. In bahasa we can translate it into kata depan. And then interjection or kata seru. And some people add one more category of part speech, that is an article. Well, let's see one by one. The first is a noun. It is a word that refers to a person, place, thing, event, substance, or quality. The example is a teacher, arena, computer, comfort, generosity, and also dog. There are 2 kinds of noun. The first is common noun, or it is general one. The examples are man, mountain, and day. And the second kind of noun is proper noun. It is specific. For example, if we talk about man, so the example is a George. If we talk about mountain, Mount Fuji is an example of proper noun because it is specific. And then Monday, it is also proper noun. How can we know that a word is categorized into noun? Sometimes we can identify from the noun endings. There are 2 kinds of noun endings that are very common in English. They are noun or things endings. Usually they are ended by the word ism, ns, nis, ion, men, t, h, or a shape. For example, socialism, excellence, sadness, information, government, beauty, marriage, and also friendships. So those endings indicate noun things. The next is noun or person ending. For example, er or is and shen. For example, we can find it in the word employer, actor, tourist, musician. So those endings indicate noun for person. Can you mention other examples? Of course, I'm sure you can mention it. Well, another types of part of speech is a verb, or in bahasa we can translate it into kata kerja. Verb describe what you are doing, or it is an action, or how you are feeling if it is an abstract. For example, jump, run, sing, laugh, eat, fall, cook, remember, live. So there is an action. Or if it is about an abstract verb, the examples are like want, own, seem, mind, need, belong, and love. What about the verb endings? Here are some common verbs ending. The ending en, ate, is, and ey. For example, softened, populate, memorize, notify. So if you find those ending, it actually indicates that the word is a verb. And the third part of speech is an adjective or kata sifat. It describes or modifies a noun or pronoun. For example, tall, slow. The tall teacher. So the word tall describes a teacher. The slow computer. The adjective slow describes a computer. Another examples are smart, diligent, beautiful, expensive, dangerous, and still many others. What about adjective endings? The following adjective endings are commonly found in English. For example, ending ent, and, full, ik, less, if, os, al, able, and able. For example, we can find it in the word excellent, important, careful, economy, careless, expensive, dangerous, natural, capable, and possible. Well, the next part of speech is adverb. It describes or modifies a verb. The common adverb ending in English is ly. The functions of adverb are, first, to tell the way in which something happened, and to describe where, when, and how something happened. For example, he spoke clearly. The adverb clearly shows how he spoke, the way someone spoke. She sang well. The adverb well tells the way someone sang. She left yesterday. The adverb in this sentence is yesterday. It tells when she left. It rained everywhere. The adverb in this sentence is everywhere, which shows where it rained. And the next part of speech is pronoun. It is often used to refer to a noun that has already been mentioned. Or in bahasa, we can say kata ganti. It is used to avoid repetition in a sentence. For example, I love my bike. I ride it all the time. So the word it refers to the noun that already mentioned earlier, that is my bike. And then we have conjunction. It is a word that connects word, phrases, and clauses in a sentence. In bahasa, we say it kata penghubung. For example, and, but, because, so. You can see the example how they are used in sentences. I love my bike and I ride it all the time. I love running, but I hurt my feet. And the next is preposition. It is used before a noun phrase, or a pronoun, connecting it to another word. It also shows location or position. For example, over, in, on, across, under. Like I mentioned earlier, prepositions in bahasa can be translated into kata depan. And the next is interjection. It is to express the emotion. For example, wow, ah, hey, well. Yeah, so those are interjections. And the last we have an article. Article introduces a noun. The articles example are a, an, some, and the. The function to introduce a general noun, for example, I eat a banana every day. My mother always eats an apple every day. And the second is to introduce a specific noun. For example, you can take the book on my desk. The books in this class have lots, so it refers to specific things.